Addall XR. Today, guys, I'm gonna be reviewing a gas station supplement, Addall XR. As you guys can see from the packaging, it's clearly trying to be like a Adderall knockoff supplement. This is something that's kind of been going up on the internet recently. It's supposed to be a focus pill. So kind of like how Adderall helps you to focus. Right here on the top, on the side right here, it shows you that it says add focus to your day. I'm gonna let you guys know, does Addall XR actually work? Can you use it in place of real Adderall? And basically the pros and cons that I experienced from trying this, because I did try this. I've looked into the ingredients. I'll break down all the ingredients for you guys, but it does kind of have some sus ingredients. So stick around for the full video if you guys want to know about Addall XR and what it'll do to you. Now, first things first. I ordered this online and it was literally less than like $15. They sent me this Addall XR. It comes with 2 pills, and on the top here, right here, you'll see that it says 750 milligrams. Now, in the supplement facts on the back, it tells you about all the ingredients that are in. And the first thing, which is kind of alarming, is that it says proprietary blend. Now, it says proprietary blend, 750 milligrams. And whenever something says proprietary blend, I personally don't like that in supplements, because that means that you don't know how much of each thing is in it. So they're gonna basically put what they think is best in the supplement. And it could be like way too much of like a certain ingredient, or it could be like barely a trace of a certain ingredient in it. So that's the first thing that kind of was like a red flag for me. But next up, the next ingredient that they have in here is, you'll see it right here. It's gamma, I can't really pronounce that, gamma aminobutyric acid. And basically what that is it's GABA. Now, the mechanism of action for GABA and how it works in the body is that it does kind of help you feel a sense of like calm, relaxation, things of that nature. This is something that is conducive to you getting into like a flow state of being able to focus. When you actually, I don't know if you guys have tried Adderall in the past before, but when you actually do take Adderall, it's almost like you do kind of sense like a little bit of euphoria and a bit of just like relaxation, which helps allow you to just like lock in and have that laser focus. So it having GABA in it is kind of a good thing. Now, these next two, amino 2 phenylethyl and amino 6 methylethyl. Now, I've done some research on these guys, and honestly, those are no good. In layman's terms, the phenylethyl is no good. It's a light stimulant, and basically what a stimulant is something that kind of perks you up. It makes you feel awake. So for example, caffeine is a stimulant. Now the next one, methylethyl, in layman's terms, it's also called something called octadrene, but this is also not good. Guys, both of these ingredients, I actually looked them up pretty profusely, and there's a lot of situations on Reddit where people are saying that they've tried them, and because of them ingesting them, they've actually been drug tested, and they show a false positive on drug tests for meth and fentanyl. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to take anything that can show a false positive on a drug test for both meth and fentanyl. I'll put up a quick screenshot on the screen right now, but I'll read it out to you guys as well too, about this one Reddit user who actually like took a drug test and this happened to him. So he says, Alton from a smoke shop recently gave me a false positive for amphetamines and fentanyl. I got tested because I'm on medications that are controlled. Ritalin is not an amphetamine. I've never positive for amphetamines taken in the years I've been on it. I took 4 Addall capsules. So this person took 4 of these things. They took basically 2 of these right here. So 4 altogether. The day before a urine screen, and the next day I pissed hot for fentanyl and amphetamines. My doctor cut me off immediately, thinking I self-medicated with Adderall or another type of amphetamine. Now I'm gonna skip it because it is kind of like a long excerpt, but my psych and I talked about the chemicals in Adderall. One is called methylphenidate. That one is the culprit. It won't always trigger a false positive for amphetamines, but in higher doses it will. And even in higher doses of methamphetamine, it will absolutely trigger a false positive and will likely trigger a false fentanyl result as well. Everyone is different. 2 capsules may be a high dose for one person, triggering positives on both every time, where 2 capsules for another person may not. So basically, guys, in layman's term, these things, Addall XR, they don't have meth and fentanyl in it, technically, I guess. But isn't that still so weird? By taking it and by some of these other ingredients in the supplement facts, they are all the things that are triggering false positives for both meth and fentanyl. Now, a lot of us don't actually have to go get drug tested unless you're like, you know, if you're in like drug court or you're on probation or something, you do. But basically just the aspect of taking something that could show that you have a false positive for meth and fentanyl, do you really want to be ingesting it? Now on to my experience. So yes, guys, before I had really like read about all this stuff, I did take Addall XR. I knew about these things, kind of, sort of, but I was like, all right, let me just try it. So before work one day, actually, I'm a bartender. If you guys don't know, I bartend at night here in Los Angeles. I took both of these. This is a different pack, but I had another pack. I took both of these one night before work. And guys, I have to let you know, I did feel more like stimulated and kind of like a weird form of energy. But as somebody who's taken a lot of supplements in the past, who's taken a lot of nootropics in the past, who's taken a lot of drugs in the past, it felt very dirty. Now, if you guys are real geeks, if you're real space cadets, you know that some highs they feel so much more dirtier than just like normal highs. And it did feel like almost like a methy high. Like, again, I've never tried it before, guys. Like, the M word. I've never tried it, I promise. But it did feel just like a weird feeling that I was feeling. Yes, I felt like kind of more energized and more focused, but it just felt super dirty. Like, it was in a way that I did not like it at all. And another thing that a lot of users reported feeling on Reddit, and from my research and from what I personally felt as well too, is that after that feeling of initial energy, focus, whatever, I crashed, guys. And I didn't feel energized for that long. I worked like 6, 7, 8 hour shifts, and probably like midway into the shift, so maybe like after 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, guys, I was feeling so tired, so drained. I just wanted to go home and sleep. Like, I didn't want to be at work anymore. Like, it was basically an example of the juice was not worth the squeeze from taking this. I just, like, of course I felt up for a little bit, but the up felt very dirty, and then I crashed only a couple hours afterwards. I'm just like, dude, it was not worth it. So again, guys, use your own discretion. You know, I am not a medical professional, but again, I don't recommend these, especially in place of Adderall. Now, if you guys don't know, this is a supplement channel, and I have other videos on my channel talking about alternatives to Adderall. I can give you guys even a couple right now. You could try phenylpiracetam, you could try Panax ginseng, you could try L-tyrosine, you could try modafinil, all other supplements that will work so much better in place of some weird gas station supplement pills. So don't believe the hype, guys. I know this has kind of been going a little bit viral up on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, things like that, but as far as my rating goes for this supplement, for Addall XR, I have to give it like a 1 out of 10. Now, maybe if you took like a bunch of these, it would kind of feel crazy for a little bit, but that isn't something that you guys would actually want to feel. So comment down below, have you guys tried this in the past? Are you thinking about trying it? Do you think you'll still try it after this review? If you guys like today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and turn on post notifications, because I do post videos like this every single day. And if this video resonated with you and you actually want to find out about a supplement that can help you to focus, kind of like Adderall does, I do have a review of a supplement called L-tyrosine over here. Check that out, because I think that would work so much better for the majority of people instead of something like this, which is very cheap, dirty, and kind of dangerous, if I'm being honest. So I love you guys, and I'll speak with you very soon. I'll see you tomorrow.